this is Sophie Lawson from sophielawson.com, and this is a little video where I'm going to take a look at my Inktober 2019 sketches or drawings, and I'm just going to talk about what I've been learning and stuff on the experience of Inktober this year. So last year, this is my little Inktober sketchbook. Last year for Inktober I did little ink drawings of like animals and my lilSOPHiE character. And what I did was I turned lilSOPHiE into, well, I got photos and turned my photos into lilSOPHiE, and also drew video game characters and stuff. This year I was going to draw, I wanted to do something a bit more advanced this year, and I was going to really practice with this Pentel Pocket brush pen, which I love, but my website broke the week before Inktober, so I've got to focus on my website, but I still wanted to do Inktober. So what I've done is I've decided to keep it super simple this year. And whereas last year I was just drawing, I had like a different theme each week. What I'm doing this year is I've decided to print out Jake Parker's official prompt list, and all I've been doing is each day I've been looking at the word and just randomly drawing a lilSOPHiE based on the word, and I'm really enjoying this. I've never done anything like this before, but it's quite fun, like looking at a word and trying to work out what to do with it. So the first thing I do is I sketch out some little like thumbnail things and then decide what I want and do my little drawing. But what I'm doing is I'm keeping it quite simple, so these are like 10-20 minutes, and it's sort of like it's good enough for me, but I'm keeping it so simple that these are the only tools I'm using, which is that is my favourite eraser ever. Well, this is my favourite, the Tombow Mono Eraser Zero eraser pen. Love that, and that's like it's little plastic eraser thing. I love that. Little pink pencil to do me little sketching. That's just to get rid of the eraser. Actually, I haven't been using that really. And this is the pen I've been using, which I absolutely love this. I'm going in town in an hour or something. I'm going to pick up another one of these. It's the Tombow WSBH 150 calligraphy pen, and I love this. It's a stiff, you can see it's a stiff brush, whereas the Pentel Pocket brush pen it's like got bristles. But so that's basically the tools I'm using. So the first one was ring, and what I did was I had a photo on my website on the contact form page, and it was me posing with a phone. So I thought I'm going to turn lilSOPHiE into that. So this one is based off of a photograph, one of my photos. I really like this one, and I tried to keep, because what Jake Parker said is, he said when you're doing like details and stuff, do thin lines. So I tried to make lilSOPHiE have thicker lines and this thinner lines. So what's fun about this Inktober is I'm noticing that I am putting into practice things I'm learning. So even though these drawings are quite simple, and I can see that they're simple, I am quite proud of myself, sort of thing, because I am learning. So it's quite nice to see when you're learning. This one was day 2, mindless, and I thought this has probably been the hardest one so far to work out what to do. And I just thought to myself, lilSOPHiE has got like a sidekick character called KEVY the cat, and it's quite funny. KEVY is kind of like Doctor Who at the minute, whereby he's a different character every time I draw him. So I haven't practiced drawing KEVY enough to get him consistent. But this one's just lilSOPHiE like rocking out whilst Kevy's trying to sleep. I thought it was quite funny. Like, it's one of those things I think it's probably funnier in my head. And yeah, one thing I do notice with this is how limited my skills are. But oh yeah, I missed a page, and I've got this thing now where I can't go back and fill that page because I put 3 on there. Bit silly. Maybe I'll rip it out. But day 3 was bait, and I just got the idea of putting lilSOPHiE on a fishing hook. And again, I tried to make it look like the hair was overlapping. Something Jake Parker said as well is thicker lines when it's overlapping. So I tried to make that thicker. And I just thought it'd be quite funny, she's tasty. So like, yeah, I kind of like that one. I feel like that's my favourite one, maybe. It is weird though, her legs, her leg looks like a flipper, which isn't good. So again, even lilSOPHiE, which I've drawn quite a lot now, I still can't draw her consistently. But I enjoyed that one. Actually, this is my favourite one. This was day 4, and I got the idea of it's freeze. The word is freeze, and I got the idea of lilSOPHiE is, well, lilSOPHiE and KEVY are playing cops and robbers. So KEVY the cat, with these little handcuffs, he's basically caught lilSOPHiE red-handed. In my head, this was going to be a lot funnier. It was like, in my head I saw a little bubble car, one of those little big bubble cars, and Kevy's sticking his head out of the bubble car, shooting a gun. So, but the thing is, I can't draw that at the minute. And because I can't, well, I can spend more time, but I'm trying to do the website as well, so that's the best I can do again. Another thing that Jake Parker said is like textures and stuff, so I'm trying to do textures on his fur. I like the shape of his tail on that one. Yeah, I like that one. The next one, day 5, is build KEVY the cat again. You can see he looks different there than he does over here, and then he looks different in this one. Quite funny. But this one, because lilSOPHiE is a transgender character, and this is basically what she looked like before starting hormones. Again, quite funny. It's funny in my head, but I tried to do like overlapping stuff. Quite like that one. It's a fun one. This was a hard one as well. Husky, the only thing I could think with Husky was a husky dog. So this is my poor attempt at drawing a husky dog, and this is funny actually. lilSOPHiE is like hugging the husky, but later on when I looked at it, it kind of looks a bit rude. And that's like a tangent. They say when you're drawing something, you want a tangent is where something is, it looks wrong basically, but you don't notice it as you're drawing it. So it kind of looks like she's being naughty with that doggy, and especially with his happy face. If nothing else, he is at least enjoying himself, so that's good. And I like the shape of her hair on that one. But yeah, it's quite hard to draw. It's quite hard for me to draw a husky dog in like a cartoony style. So that was that. The next one, day 7, is Enchanted. This was quite hard as well to work out what to do. But the only thing I could think was like some sort of magical sort of princessy type thing. So I just tried to put lilSOPHiE in like a princess's dress. And again, I kind of like this one. The thing with these is I see so many mistakes with them, but I am having so much fun that it doesn't kind of matter. So that was Enchanted. The last one I've done so far is day number 8, and this was yesterday's, and it's Frail. So what I did on this one was nurse lilSOPHiE looking after little KEVY the cat, keeping him nice and warm because he's not feeling very well, but she's made him happy. Again, I really like this one. I like the shape of that. I like the shape of legs. I've always liked the shape of legs. You can see on this one I did her hair, and then I thought to myself, there's not enough hair there, so I put some more hair in, but you can see where the line was before. At a certain angle you can hide it, like that. That's basically it though. I'm really enjoying Inktober this year. It's because I've simplified it, it's just fun, and because I am a little bit limited for time, it's kind of like I have to accept imperfections, I suppose, which is another thing which is quite a good skill to learn, I think, is learning to accept imperfections, because like the only way you're going to get better is if you can put out imperfect work. That's what I think. That's basically the drawing so far. I'll probably be back next week. So what's the next ones? The next one we have swing, that's today's. Looking forward to that one. Then we've got pattern, snow, dragon, that'd be good. Got an idea for that one. Ash, overgrown, legend. So those will probably be the next ones next week. But I hope you're playing along with Inktober as well. If you are, let me put your little thing in the comments, because I'd love to see. That's one of the things I love about Inktober, is looking at other artists' work. So if you're playing along, let me know what your Instagram thingy is, and I shall have a look, which would be cool. Hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you later for another one.